favorite series or era?
I can't really answer that question.
I'm confused a little bit.
The series is each season.
Oh,
Or
okay.
like story arc.
Oh,
Favorite
okay.
story, like overall story arc.
Oh, that's
We're
hard.
gonna have to edit this so hard.
Season, yeah.
4.
Probably. 10's whole thing was just kind of... yeah. It's a harder question.
That really is.
I'd have to say the season with Donna.
Yeah.
That was a really good one. And their chemistry was just ridiculous. I just want a mate. To mate! No! Better find someone else!
Catherine Tate.
Oh, them denying, like, everyone thinking they were a couple and them just being absolutely disgusted by the idea. It was so perfection. Like, because they always
So
work
perfect.
so hard. Just so hard to make it, like, weirdly romantic that the one time they're finally like, oh yeah, no, let's just make them weird brothers and sisters. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Donna.
Dr. Tana was the most heartbreaking moment of my life.
I almost wondered if that was a cop-out. Like, I almost wondered, like, while watching it, I was like, is this supposed to make Donna's character interesting, like, more interesting again? Like, and, like, the feels didn't escape me, but I always wonder, like, what... That felt like it came out of left field, and it may have just been because I wasn't completely paying attention. And I maybe need to go watch it again, but it just felt random. And I think that's a problem quite a few people who don't like Donna had an issue with.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, if you watch that episode really, like, that series of episodes really closely, like, you totally kind of... As much as you
I think it
can...
foreshadows it fairly clearly.
As much as you can understand Doctor Who,
Yeah.
like, it makes sense because of, like, all of the pre-work, like, the hand being cut off and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that it definitely foreshadowed really
That was
well.
the first
Really well.
episode of 10 too.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's so great.
like, oh, we need to use his hand for
Lion King
something.
speech. Okay, so, yeah, Ruth.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because Rory is my favorite companion, but I like the entire Pandorica arc.
I was gonna say.
Because-
so good.
As unneedly,
Unnecessary.
As unnecessary as it was to make it so complicated, that's kind of why I like it.
Yeah.
And all the time traveling in that was
Yes.
just perfection.
It was so
And, like, the
convoluted though.
Like, the fact that even though Amy's kind of a bitch to him all the time, like, the fact that he loves her enough to, like,
wait
watch over her
2,000
for so
years.
long, like,
It
there's...
was a nice...
I like that about him, and I think that's kind of why I like that story arc as much.
Yeah. It was also really nice because it full circled the girl who waited
Mm-hmm.
and then to have the boy who waited.
Right.
It was a really nice closure to that we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
What is your favorite pre-regeneration story?
10.
Like cause for regeneration?
I don't want to go.
10, yeah.
I don't
10,
know.
10 broke my heart.
I sobbed hysterically for like at least half an hour after watching that episode.
Yeah, that hurt
I'll
me.
agree
Well,
with
and
that.
like I like the master too, and just everything leading up to it.
Just broke my
Because
heart.
they took Donna away, so then he was just wandering around on his own, and then
Then he almost
and
found
then-
a companion.
then almost found a companion in Wilfred, and
He also almost found a companion in that Titanic girl.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
like basically gave up himself to save other people.
To
Like
save
he sacrificed
Wilfred.
himself.
To be fair, I've only seen through half of 11. So I'm basically limited to 9 and 10. Like,
11's regeneration.
well, I didn't see the end. I didn't
Yeah.
see up to 12's regeneration. So I've only seen 2 regenerations, and out of the 2 that I've seen, 10 took the cake. In the heartbreak.
no. 10 took the cake 1,000%. But 11's pre-regeneration could have been a lot better. He had a beautiful speech that he said, and then they like did this weird, like spasmy thing, and he like hit his head against the console and then popped up as somebody else. It was weird.
Oh yeah,
It was really bad.
Didn't they preview that in the 50th?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's like where I've seen
It was.
that.
He had this most beautiful speech,
But
and he was
but
just
let's
so
be real. Like,
eloquent.
but let's be real. The way that Tennant went out was very heartbreaking
And
agonizing because that's what his character led up to. And 11 was at root this, and usually this term is used detrimentally. I mean it in the most endearing way. He was this man-child. Like he just had these mannerisms that were so childlike and newborn-like, and then but you knew that he was so painful, like had so much agony inside that comes from this line of pain, like this long life of it. And then to have this beautiful speech, and then, well, I guess I'm a new guy now.
I guess I'm someone else.
It's just, I think that that's great. It may have taken away from the speech a little bit. I think that if he had had something smoother, it just would have seemed weird.
In my opinion, with the Doctor, one thing that perfectly sums up a Doctor is their regeneration. And to take away such a classic, sincere moment from a Doctor, I think is kind of a big middle finger to that character.
Yeah. Okay. I think they were trying to be. I think if you were to defend it, they would be like, "Oh, we were trying to keep to the human side of him," but they took away. They took away.
It would have been better if they'd wanted to keep him the man-child at heart. If they would have just wouldn't have even done the big fancy speech. If they would have just made him like say some sort of cute joke.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this time I'll finally be a ginger or something
Still
stupid
not a
like
ginger.
that. Like, but to make him do this weird jerky movement and, like, slam his head against the thing and then pop up as somebody else and be like, oh, my kidney, or something like that. What is his line was?
Yeah.
New kidneys. It's like,
I guess I've got new kidneys.
Really, that was so, like, just a big middle finger to that actor.
Well, and I feel like that's not a great opening line for 12, right?
Yeah, but I feel bad for 12 to have that be his opening line.
like, still not a ginger. Oh, look, I got new kidneys. Like, or 10 was ginger. 11 was like his chin.
Am I a girl?
His chin.
Am I a girl? Oh, good. No, not a girl.
And then kidneys.
Chin.
Yeah. No, some of them had worse.
Well, I mean, he's older.
Yeah.
It could be a concern.
It should have been hip. That would have been funny. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, new hip. Like, that would have been funny.
Oh,
And
that's my hip. Like something like
I feel like, and then they could have never addressed it again, and it would have been funny.
yeah, they didn't do it funny. They did it tragic.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kelsey? What's your favorite picture?
I actually really liked 9.
Not a good one.
I don't remember
I
Nine's
like
Generation.
they did like this special little clip after he had regenerated before he went back to London.
Yeah.
With Rose. And I watched that and I really liked that part because Rose was like really confused.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
had sucked in all the
She
the
didn't
time
know
vortex
what was
energy, and
going
then
on.
he
Yeah.
like
Right.
he was like, we're gonna go to all these cool planets, and then like,
like she didn't know who he was anymore.
and then he's like, so this specific planet, I can't remember the name of the planet. that he talked
Things
about.
all over you.
It's called hair.
I know.
Okay, so what is your
It's called that making a cat.
favorite post-regeneration story?
Yeah.
And in the Lion King.
Yeah, and the big red dangerous button.
Yes! No, wait, that's Lion King. When I started watching Doctor Who, I only half paid attention to the episodes because I was doing other things and they're long episodes. I heard, no wait, that's Lion King. What? And had to rewind everything. I was like, what?
It was also interesting with Ten's regeneration how he took so long.
Yeah, because they didn't continue that trend through any of the rest of the Doctors.
Yeah.
And so you didn't, but it was so new that you didn't quite get the gravity of why he took so long until you think back on it later.
That actually
Yeah.
happened pretty frequently in Classic Who though.
Yeah. Like, because it was such an involved process because you're building a new person. Essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, and then 11's post
Christmas
regeneration.
trees.
Yeah, 11's post regeneration was pretty great too, though. Like his like while he's crashing and being like, what is going on? Like no, I've had worse. What a chin, and then like just going off and like taking stock, like 2 knees, cool, we're good, awesome. Oh wait, crashing!
Oh wait!
All right,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, 11's post regeneration was pretty funny because he had to do it in such a like,
Yeah.
dang, this is a
Yeah.
dangerous moment.
And like I feel like it summed up the
character.
It summed up of what 11 was gonna be.
Yeah.
really
Really
quickly.
fast.
I think his was my favorite.
Yeah.
10s.
Yeah.
But I also, like, from the classic series, I liked Tom Baker's because he was really funny and he had lots of
How'd that one
witty
go?
lines. It was a robot story.
It's like we don't see enough
He
of those,
was
right?
he almost just left in the TARDIS without talking to anybody.
Oh dear.
And a doctor was like checking on him and making sure his regeneration was going good and stuff. And he didn't want to do any of the stuff that the doctor was telling him to do.
Of course he didn't.
He's the doctor.
Yep. So.
Jeez.
I have to make an amend to my one of the parts to the previous question with the pre-regeneration.
Uh-huh.
10's victory tour, essentially his goodbye tour.
That- yeah.
His award.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like when he went to see everyone, and then him talking to Rose and be like, "I bet this is gonna be a really great year."
Aw.
And then the captain from the Titanic with giving Jack saying his name is Alonzo.
Alonzo.
Ugh, that hurt my soul.
I just 10.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite TARDIS console?
Ooh. I don't know.
I don't even care about the console as much as I care about human TARDIS. Like,
Sexy.
Idris, is that what her name
Yeah.
was?
Her name was Sexy.
Yeah, don't care. Can she just be called a console for the sake of
technically
it?
she kinda
right?
was.
Right? I just really liked her because she looked batshit and she looked.
I feel like Helena Bonham Carter should have played her.
Oh my! I feel like if we had seen someone we knew, it just would have been. Oh my God, that's Helen Bonham Carter. But yes,
It would have been pretty perfect.
It would have.
Like, it's that kind of character.
oh my god.
and just the arm thing that she would do, that would be fantastic.
her biting the doctor.
Oh God, my thief.
Call me sexy.
You call me sexy, not when there's people around. There isn't.
Oh my
hello, sexy.
dear. Oh my dear.
I have to say, I think one of my favorite TARDIS consoles is the console he got in Clara's first episode when he was being like the crotchety old man up in the sky. Because it was really sleek and the blue shading of it was such a nice.
It's blue now?
It was a cooler shade. It wasn't warm. It was really cool and sleek and modern and very hard.
I don't pay attention
Can I
to
be
the
honest
consoles.
and say I don't pay attention
Yeah.
to the TARDIS enough to be able to differentiate?
Is it bad that
between them?
I do?
I do know that,
Like,
that
I-
there's a color change,
Well,
but I didn't really
vaguely
notice that
remember
there
with
was
10 there were like bumps on the wall that kind of reminded me of a Dalek.
Yeah, and
that
then
was about
11,
it.
it made the branches.
Yeah, like I remember that 11 was really green, right?
11 had
Like greens and yellow colors.
Didn't
like,
11 have like 3 consoles?
Probably.
Probably.
I think
don't
11
know.
had 3. Yeah, they had played with the consoles a lot, but 11's last console was really like I loved the change of design because a lot of the times the change in the console is really subtle
Mhm.
Yeah.
in a lot of it. So that's why it's not as it's harder to notice the difference between the consoles because they were generally really, really subtle.
And whenever you did see the consoles, the damn TARDIS was shaking.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Oh,
like
crashing!
until River stepped in and was like, "You have the parking brake on."
Yeah.
That's why it's making that noise.
It's
I
like,
like
but I like
that
that
noise.
noise. No, like it was also such a drastic change in the console that was what made me really like it, and it was such a. The console shows closer to what the Doctor's personality and what he's feeling is like. The console kind of reflects the Doctor, in my opinion.
Yeah, I am listening, and you are absolutely correct.
I like Tens.
Yeah, Tens is really good. The,
Tens is the only one I
weird,
remember.
the weird bubbles that looked like the inside of a Dalek was really weird.
I did notice
That's
that.
why I remember it though, because I'm
I
like,
was like-
it looks like a Dalek, even though it's not.
It would just it actually is kind of interesting to me that 10 was like they're all terrified of the Daleks and they all don't like them, but 10 had this weird like faux
Yes.
relationship and like adoration for the Daleks almost. It was weird. And I really enjoyed that about that character. like where did that come from?
I just really enjoyed the moment when he like made them forget who he was. Who is the Doctor? He's like, oh, I can work with this.
The
Okay.
mistakes that
What about
worked
you?
out to work
Yeah, you
okay.
said
Tires.
Okay. What's your favorite villain or monster?
Ooh.
Moving Angel.
Favorite monster would be either the Weeping Angels or the Silent, or like the weird silence creatures. I don't know what they're actually called.
That's what they were called, was the Silence.
Well, that's the order though.
Yeah,
But
well, when we knew
whatever,
them,
you know, the things.
the things that made you forget that they were there.
Yeah, and
And the
then
weird
as
suits.
a character would probably be the Master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
during 10's story arc, where like he's a professor, and then the next time you see him, he's regenerated, and he's like this crazy loony,
yes.
like,
the blonde.
batshit
Yeah.
crazy, and he becomes like the prime minister. Like
Yeah,
I
enjoyed
enjoyed that
I loved
master.
I loved it.
That master was my favorite. Does the Doctor Who tag include Torchwood?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna
Right,
say
yeah.
Yonto.
No.
Whatever. Like what killed him needs to die. No. I guess I would say that the Weeping Angels are. I would be most terrified if faced with the Weeping Angels.
Weeping Angels and Daleks probably.
Oh no! Amendment. Cybermen. All of that. All of it. No, I will not become one of them. I won't.
You won't be deleted.
I don't want
You
to
will
be
be
deleted.
Mine, I actually have to say,
Fast
it's
between Cybermen and Daleks.
because the costuming and the makeup is actually the spider. The spider from the 10 episode.
Yeah, from Donna's first.
From Donna's first like actual episode as a companion.
Why do I not
Oh, I
remember
hate
that?
that.
Cause it was the costuming and
So-
Yeah.
it was a Christmas
So
special.
And
I
it's
think the only Christmas special I can remember is the one with the Christmas trees, and then way later when I think Amy shoots 11 with the spray bottle or whatever it is, the water gun.
Mhm.
Like those are the only Christmas specials I remember. I can't even remember what happened in the middle.
Yeah, I can't remember what they were
giant
called, but they were creepy.
Star.
Yeah, it was like the
thing,
star spaceship and then like the spider and like
That
the
was
turning.
That sounds awful.
It was
Well, it
so-
was. Oh no, it was Donna's wedding episode.
And she was like running around the entire episode in her wedding
I
dress.
remember that, but I don't remember the villain. That's weird.
Yeah,
But that sounds absolutely terrifying.
and she was like
Yeah.
feeding her
So-
children
It's
to
creepy.
like bring them back to life.
Oh.
And it was like the first time we saw a real solid darkness in 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh.
Okay, what's your favorite line or catchphrase? And this is the last question.
Alonzo.
I actually think my favorite line. I didn't start 11 for a long time because I really didn't think I was going to like him. When I finally watched this episode, I had an entire notepad document on my phone just full of quotes.
Oh my god.
And I think one of my favorite, because that whole episode, you see him being goofy,
Mhm.
and then right as he's, I think it's the Atraxi, or is that what they were called?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Right as he's like facing them, like literally facing them, he says, "Do the people of Earth pose a threat
Oh,
to
yeah.
the Atraxi?" No, then leave. Like, the Doctor protects this world.
Yeah.
Like, and you just saw this
Yeah.
moment in 11 where you're like, okay,
You can stay.
okay, like, all right.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite scenes full of lines, like specifically for 11. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to agree with that.
What's yours, Kenzie? Or did you agree with the?
I agreed with Ruth. And actually, no, I agreed with you.
You agreed with her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember a whole lot of lines just because.
Is there a specific scene that was specifically really powerful that you can remember?
I don't know. I guess if we're talking like serious stuff, just the final moment with 10 where like when he's regenerating, he just looks at the camera and is like, I don't want to go. Because he's not
Damn, fourth
ready to
wall.
leave. Like, and you don't want him to leave.
Dude,
because
as a
it's
Tennant,
10.
I think Tennant would have just
Like-
continued being the Doctor if they let him.
Like, I don't know. I think that's one of the things that stuck with me the most. So
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Okay.
I actually have to amend mine. I think mine actually is, as much as Amy wasn't my favorite or my least favorite, her goodbye moment in the graveyard when she goes to get to Rory the last time, and goodbye my raggedy man, just like
Yeah.
obliterated my heart.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Hey.
I'm so behind in this show.
That obliterated my heart.
I was 17, 12.
Well, let's see. I liked a lot of the speeches between Ten and his enemies. A lot of those were really good. Like Ten in the Christmas Invasion
Mm-hmm.
with the what are they called? Sycorax.
Cigarettes?
Sycorax, that was mine that I was talking about. With the,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
creepy spiders, the Sycorax.
Oh no.
The Atraxi?
No, that's 11.
11. 10
No.
was...
The Christmas Invasion.
Google it,
I don't remember.
It's bothering me.
I don't remember what they're called.
but whatever they were.
Yeah, that speech was good, and I don't remember if it was in Doomsday or the one before, or the Ghost
Christmas movie.
one. 10 and the Daleks,
Mm-hmm.
and where he talks about his sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
What does he say?
When Jack is dissing the sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, or
No, it was the cigarettes.
Yeah,
What were the
Sycorax.
spiders?
it was the cigarettes. It wasn't the spiders.
And what were the spiders?
The spiders were something else.
Google it. Doctor Who spiders.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
I don't remember what the spiders were called.
And for
And-
questions.
The whole Blink speech too.
Oh, Blink and you're dead. They're fast.
That
faster than you can
whole
see.
the whole speech, not just the
Oh, yeah.
Blink and you're dead part.
And the Blink with the wibbly wobbly timey-wimey ball of stuff.
Yeah, that whole speech.
Full.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, dear God! Oh, dear.
That's the greatest.
And she had like, it was just like literally like her torso, and then it went into like a huge spider body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
Gross.
Oh, yeah. So that's a thing.
And she had like
happened.
this weird hiss and like lisp because she had the
Oh, I hate
fangs in her mouth.
It was so.
Ew.
She was so creepy.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable.
She had this. Yeah, she did that a lot, especially when she realized that the doctor was a Time Lord. Because apparently,
Subtitle. Nope.
because apparently the doctor had destroyed like her people, so
Yeah.
like she got pissed.
Now I'm curious if she's related to the Planet of the Spiders.
No.
No?
No.
They're different?
No, they're different. Yeah.
Yeah, they're different.
Dang. That would have been so cool though.
It would have been. Would have been a nice tie-in. Okay, so that was all the questions for the Doctor Who tag, though.
Yeah.
We did that.
We're done. I don't know how to end it.
Hey, guys. Which one you don't have?
Bye.
Alonzi. Alonzi. Alonzo.
Okay.
Wait. I don't want to go. Okay, never mind.